In this video of Cast to Kitchen, we're going to be turning a bottle of Jack Daniel's Blackberry whiskey into an absolutely amazing Blackberry Cobbler. You can find the recipe below in the comment section. We're going to start out by rinsing our blackberries. Once those are nice and clean, go ahead and shake them out, get as much water as you can out, and then put them into our mixing bowl. This is 36 ounces of blackberries, so there might be a few leaves in there. Next, add 1.5 cups of sugar, now add a full bottle of Jack Daniel's Blackberry whiskey. Don't worry, there won't be any waste. We're going to be turning this into a really good syrup afterwards that you can use on waffles, pancakes, and Blackberry Cobbler. Give it a good stir. Try to get as much of those as many of those blackberries under that whiskey as possible. Cover, and we're going to stick it into our fridge to macerate for 8 hours. Cling wrap is being a pain. Now let's go ahead and pour our macerated blackberries into a cold pot. We don't want to start any fires, and we don't want to singe any blackberries on the way down. Make sure you get all of the sugar that you can out of that bowl. And once you've got all that sugar out, go ahead and start your fire. We're going to turn it on low. Add in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, fresh if you have it, but bottled works just as well. One teaspoon of salt. Give it a good stir and keep an eye on it. We don't want our berries to burn. After a while, they should start turning to a good raspberry red color. Once it gets to a pretty good boil, we're going to add in 1 cup of sifted flour. Now we're going to add this in slowly as to not get too many clumps forming. This is going to help thicken up our sauce as it reduces. We're going to let that boil for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to turn it down to simmer for the next 45 minutes. Make sure you're stirring this occasionally. You don't want the bottom to burn. Now we're going to go ahead and prep our dry ingredients with 3 cups of sifted flour, 2.5 cups of sugar, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Next, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. In your 9x13 pan, slice up 2 sticks of butter, unsalted, and place it in the oven to melt as it preheats. Using a sieve, separate the blackberries from the sauce. Be careful here because this sauce is incredibly hot and it's full of sugar, which is like napalm. Return the sauce to the pot and dump the blackberries into your mixing bowl. Now I'm going to add in about 1/4 cup of flour. This is going to help blackberries hold on to the batter instead of just falling to the bottom and ending up with just fruit on the bottom. We want the color to go from a dark purple to more of a light pink purple. Going back to our dry ingredients, we're now going to go ahead and mix everything up. Once everything is thoroughly mixed up, we're going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of whole milk. Fold this in until it's just incorporated. We don't want to sit there and stir this too long. We want our chemical reaction to happen in the oven, not in our bowl. Now that our butter is melted and our oven is up to temp, we're going to pour our batter into our butter. Try to get as even a distribution as you can across the bottom. If it's not going all the way over, go ahead and push it around a little bit. Now let's spoon in our blackberries. Get them all over, even into the butter. Now we're going to add in about half a cup of sauce, using no more than half a cup of syrup. Drizzle it across the blackberries and batter. And into the oven it goes at 375 for 75 to 85 minutes. Once our sauce is cooled, we can go ahead and put it back into the bottle. Using a funnel, because you will need a funnel, take your sauce and slowly pour it in. And chances are it's still going to be fairly warm towards the middle of the sauce and the bottom of the pot, so go slow and be careful. Put a little pour spout in there that you can find at any bar supply store, and you've got yourself a no spill spout. Now that our Blackberry Cobbler is out of the oven and had a chance to cool for a little bit, let's go ahead and plate it up and drizzle some sauce over it. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. If you are following along and making your own cobbler using my recipe, let me know how it came out in the comments. Till next time, I'm Jeff with Cast a Kitchen.